Bernardo Silva's move to Barcelona is getting closer, Casemiro is exploring new options, and Endrick is set for a bigger role. Jose Mourinho has also responded to questions about a potential return to Real Madrid. Plus, there's a surprising take on Cristiano Ronaldo, all packed into one video. Despite the defeat, Lionel Messi still delivered an outstanding individual performance against Orlando City, earning a perfect 10 rating on SofaScore. Even though his team couldn't secure the win, Messi's influence on the pitch was undeniable. He consistently created chances, controlled the tempo, and showcased his exceptional skill and vision throughout the match. However, despite his brilliance, he was ultimately let down by his team's overall performance, as they failed to fully capitalize on the opportunities he created and could not turn his top-class display into a positive result. Alexander Isak has suffered an injury and is expected to be out for around 2 weeks. During this period, he will be unavailable for his team, which could have an impact on their attacking options. His absence means the team will need to rely on other players to step up in the forward line and maintain their goal-scoring threat. Bernardo Silva's move to Barcelona is reportedly around 80% complete, with only a few final details left to be agreed upon. It is said that he is willing to reduce his salary in order to join the club, showing his strong interest in the transfer. The deal is still awaiting final approval, and Hansi Flick is expected to make the ultimate decision. However, he only wants to bring Bernardo Silva in if some of the current midfielders leave the squad, which could determine whether the transfer is fully completed or not. Igor Thiago's price is expected to be around 90 million euros in the upcoming summer transfer window. Both Chelsea and Atletico Madrid have reportedly made inquiries about the player, showing serious interest in securing his services. However, any potential move is likely to depend on negotiations over the valuation and the player's availability. Romelu Lukaku is reportedly considering a possible return to the Premier League this summer, as he explores the chances of coming back to English football. According to sources close to him, his representatives have already begun contacting several Premier League clubs to gauge interest and assess potential opportunities. Arda Güler has been voted by fans as Real Madrid's Player of the Month for April, highlighting his impressive impact and growing influence at the club. His performances throughout the month clearly stood out, earning him strong support from the fans who recognized his consistency, creativity, and contributions on the pitch. This award reflects his rising importance in the squad and the positive impression he continues to make at Real Madrid. Dani Alves has said that now that he is no longer at Barcelona, he feels comfortable admitting his admiration for Cristiano Ronaldo. He described him as the toughest opponent he has ever faced. He highlighted Ronaldo's relentless playing style, saying he never allows defenders a moment's rest on the pitch, constantly putting pressure on them throughout the game. Aymeric Laporte admitted that he regrets leaving, as he believes he was playing at the best club in the world, Manchester City. He explained that the way the club takes care of its players is truly unique, and it's something you only fully realize after you leave. Porto are closing in on an agreement to extend Andre Miranda's contract until June 2031. Despite attracting interest from several top European clubs, Porto remain determined to secure the deal and keep hold of him. The club are looking to build stability and continue developing their squad around key talent. Morgan Rogers sparked some banter by commenting, "See you next week, mate," on Elliot Anderson's latest Instagram post after Aston Villa's first leg defeat to Nottingham Forest. The comment quickly caught fans' attention, especially as Anderson had earlier nutmegged Rogers during the match, with the clip going viral. Lukas Podolski has built a truly unique legacy by winning 5 domestic cup titles in 5 different countries throughout his career. He won the DFB Pokal with Bayern Munich in 2008, followed by the FA Cup with Arsenal in 2014. In 2016, he lifted the Turkish Cup with Galatasaray, then went on to win Japan's Emperor's Cup with Vissel Kobe in 2019. Most recently, in 2026, he secured the Polish Cup with Górnik Zabrze. This remarkable achievement highlights his incredible journey across different leagues and cultures, cementing his status as a true footballing legend who has delivered success at multiple clubs around the world. Nico Paz is valued at around 65 million euros according to Transfermarkt, and if Como were allowed to sell him, Real Madrid would receive approximately 32.5 million euros from the deal. However, this scenario is not expected to happen, as Real Madrid have already decided to bring him back to the club. This means any potential permanent departure from Como is not part of the current plan, with the player expected to return to Madrid in the future. Inter Miami are continuing their efforts to secure a deal for Casemiro, who remains one of their priority targets to strengthen the midfield, as previously reported in March. The Brazilian midfielder is still in discussions with the MLS club and is said to be tempted by the possibility of joining them, even though he has received interest from other proposals. The situation is still ongoing, with negotiations expected to determine whether a move can be finalized. Liverpool are showing strong interest in Marco Senesi, with new contacts expected soon. The Bournemouth defender is set to become a free agent in the summer, making him an attractive option for several clubs. He has already been heavily linked with a move to Tottenham, while multiple top teams are now closely monitoring his situation ahead of the transfer window. Aston Villa are set to step up their pursuit of Manchester City goalkeeper James Trafford as they prepare for a possible replacement for Emiliano Martinez. The 23-year-old is emerging as a key target, with Martinez now expected to eventually leave the club. Trafford, who is keen on securing regular playing time after limited opportunities at Manchester City, is increasingly open to a summer move. This makes the situation one to watch closely in the upcoming transfer window. A fan has reportedly spotted Gonzalo Higuain at a sports store in Miami, with his appearance quickly drawing attention on social media. Such sightings of well-known former players in everyday settings often go viral, especially when fans come across them unexpectedly outside of football-related events. Did you know? Koke has spent his entire professional career at Atletico Madrid and has never played for any other club. He joined the club's academy when he was just 8 years old and has grown through the ranks. Over the years, he has become one of their most important and loyal players, representing Atletico Madrid throughout his entire career. Real Madrid have reportedly informed Endrick that he will play a leading role in the team next season. The young Brazilian forward is said to be delighted with the news and feels fully ready to take on greater responsibility. The club are now looking to integrate him more prominently into the first-team setup moving forward. Jose Mourinho has stated that no one from Real Madrid has contacted him, and he guarantees that there has been no approach from the club. He also added that he still has 1 year left on his contract with Benfica. This makes it clear that his focus remains on his current team for now. Barcelona are reportedly already working on potential replacements for Robert Lewandowski in case he leaves the club. Among the names being considered is Alexander Sorloth, while there is also interest in João Pedro. The club are assessing different options as they plan ahead for a possible transition in the striker position. This is to ensure they remain prepared for any changes in their attacking lineup. Reports from Marca suggest that Dani Carvajal is set to leave Real Madrid at the end of the season, as the club is not planning to offer him a new contract. The experienced right-back, who has been a key figure for Real Madrid for many years, is now expected to bring his long spell at the club to an end once the current season finishes. This development marks a significant change in the squad, as Carvajal has been an important part of their defensive setup and success over the years. Barcelona are reportedly no longer interested in pursuing Nico Williams. The club are said to have completely closed the door on a potential future move. According to the report, Barcelona will not revisit the deal again, marking a firm end to any transfer plans involving the Spanish winger.